Good afternoon and welcome back to Frame of Midlife. Today we have just received the Asda online shop that we ordered. That you're looking at is £102 worth of stuff. So let's see what we got. Now £3.75 was the delivery charge, which is probably about the same as it would cost me for diesel. The dog food, 6 cans of the Asda Hero one, that was £3.22, so that'll get us through half the week. Obviously, we buy other stuff during the week. Now for Raven likes the Whiskas. We normally buy the 40 pack. We've done that. We've still got some of the fish flavoured 40 pack left, but we had run out of the poultry. So we got that. I think that's actually the most expensive thing that I bought today. It was £12.50 for the 40 pack. And the meaty one, the beef, chicken and lamb Felix, she quite likes it as good as it looks. I hope. The Felix one was £3.98. So, make sure that the dog and the cat are sorted. Says me. Let's just move this across so we can get some space. And then, of course, we've got the puppy biscuits for the dog. Dog biscuits, that was £7.75. So that's that. Then what we'll do is we'll go on to frozen, because then I'm putting them back in the freezer. Now, interestingly, Kathleen is trying a high protein diet, as you can probably see by the protein yogurts and stuff. So she was looking for something that she would eat, and we found this, which is 10 wild salmon fillets. Now, normally I'd be like, really? How do you think I'm going to afford that? These 10 wild salmon fillets were £7.98. So that's at less than £1 each. I am up for that. Thank you very much. So, I mean, they're not huge, but I will happily do that. We got sweet potato fries, which were £2.45. And the McCain Home chips were £4.04, which nearly gave me a heart attack. I think I need to start getting somebody else to peel potatoes. So bear with me a second. I'm just going to pop these back in the freezer because we don't want them sitting out. Okay, so that was the frozen stuff. Now, as I said, we've got some stuff for Kathleen for her high protein thing. So she got the Gym Kitchen chicken and mushroom flavoured noodles. So basically a high protein pot noodle. That cost £1.18. But, it's one of those things that unless you try it, you don't know. We also got the Superberry Fuel porridge. Now, that was 98p. Yes, I have porridge oats, etc., but we're going for this to try these things. Now, we know for certain that she likes these. Now, these two were 80p each. And the pouches were £1 each. I'm presuming just because of the packaging. But the 2 tubs are for when Kathleen's at home. The pouches are for when she's in the car, so she can eat them when she's in the car. So, yeah. So that's the high protein stuff. Now, we did order the Cathedral City half-fat, high-protein cheese, which they didn't have. So they gave us the 30% less fat one. So, that's a good start. I completely forgot when I said to Kathleen to add her stuff that I had already added normal cheese. So we've got plenty of cheese. Now, your cheese was, let me see, £3.48 for one and £3.72 for the other. So I'm not quite sure. I think this one would be the £3.48 because it feels lighter. It says her looking for where's the weight on these things? That one's 550 grams. That one's 350 grams. Yeah, so this one's £3.48. This one, £3.72. Now, I also bought Warburton's crumpets because I wanted crumpets. Don't ask me why, I don't know. And I thought, do you know something? For what they're going to cost me, I'm quite happy to pay that. 79 pence for my wee treat. So, I'm happy with that. I also got the Comfort fabric softener. Now, that was £2.98. That was on the Asda rollback. As was the Surf, the laundry liquid, which was £2.98 as well. Now, they were both on rollback, which is why I bought them. And yes, I got milk because we're going through more milk, but not on a regular basis. So much as I'm not impressed that I bought Arla, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to up the delivery schedule or anything for the delivered stuff until I see how often we're running out of milk. That was £1.45, which it has been for a while. I also got tomato ketchup. Now, I remember early on when I started doing videos saying, you know, it's one of my hills to die on is if it's tomato ketchup, it has to be Heinz. It doesn't anymore. Weirdly enough, it doesn't anymore. Now, that's possibly because we mainly use it on sandwiches and cooking. We don't very often have it sitting at the side of a plate. So, you know, the flavour's sort of mixed with stuff, but the tomato ketchup was £1.45 for 970 grams, so I'm quite pleased with that. We got a tin of corned beef because, you know, corned beef needs to be added. Even if it is £2.84, it's a really good thing to have and stand by. We got a jar of bolognese dolmio. We use that because we'll use like 1 jar of dolmio we'll do it like half and half with a tin of chopped tomatoes or with passata, and then add more stuff. So the dolmio was £1.88 for that small jar. So that's going to be getting taken off the list as well as the McCain oven chips because no, £1.88 is just no. Coleslaw, £1.19 for the big tub of coleslaw. That'll do both of us for lunches. I also got bread. This was a substitution. So the bread was, this is £1.50. I got a white farmhouse loaf. So Kathleen will be happy that we've got white bread. And then I've got veggies, of course. I'm getting quite good with my veggies nowadays. I'm quite impressed with me. So I've got my beetroot. Where did my beetroot go on here? This is just to chop up. Beetroot was 75 pence. I also have an iceberg lettuce, which is obviously still in the fridge, because Kathleen put stuff in the fridge when the shopping arrived. The iceberg was 89 pence. I have my peppers. Now, these are just classed as cooking peppers, as opposed to sweet peppers or anything like that. So the peppers were, where's my peppers? £1.87 for these peppers. Carrots, 69 pence. Onions, we had ordered red onions, but they didn't have them, so we got brown ones. They're 95 pence. Baby potatoes, I think they're going to go great with the salmon. They were 98 pence. And we also got the baking potatoes, which were 79 pence for 4. So that's not bad. Cucumber for the salad and some cherry tomatoes, which are a bit green for the salad as well, but by the time we use them all, they'll have ripened up. Now, in addition to all the food, I know, what am I like? I also got a 3-pack of these clip containers, and I got us another little lunchbox. They were both, again, on the rollback. But there was 3 containers that we normally use a lot that I had to throw out this weekend because the inside surface of the plastic had deteriorated. It was like open and scratchy, so the surface had come off. And I thought, well, I'm not using that in the microwave or using that for cooking or for food, because no. So there you go. That is my shopping, and that came to the grand total of 102.84. I'm just going to hold that there so you can see it, because obviously it was an online order, so I don't get a paper receipt, it's just online. So I thought I would write it out. So now I'm going to go and put away the shopping, and yeah, have more tea. Catch you later.